They say hard work pays, and surely it does pay, but it's said that you can lose everything you had earned. A taxman or a bank you owe can knock on your door, and all your hard work will turn into dust and decay. In this video, focus on 10 actors who became homeless after losing everything. Number 1. Malon Raves. Igoli actor Malon Raves used to blossom in the acting industry until work became scarce. Over the past few years, Malon has lost everything: his house, his car, his dignity, and his will to live. At one point, his financial situation was so dire, the Igoli star had to resort to sleeping on the floor of his relative's house. During this time, he also turned from one friend to another for a bed, for a plate of food, and even for a bar of soap. All this began in 2016 when he couldn't easily get an acting job. He then got a job in 2018, but the COVID-19 pandemic made things worse for him as camera stopped rolling. Now Malon is employed as a salesman at a car dealership in Pretoria, and there is hope again in his life. He can now provide for his daughter and family. Number 2. Carlo Hadebe. The name Carlo Hadebe has become synonymous to begging for money from fans because life is really hard for him. Carlo, who is known for playing Duku Ngobo on ETV former Sophie Backstage, has lost everything he has worked for. Since COVID-19 struck the acting industry, Carlo has been on the streets after being evicted from his rented residence in Johannesburg. In April 2024, news about his ongoing struggle went viral and fans donated some money for him. Some employers in acting industry started promising him jobs. According to Carlo, he blames no one but himself. He believes his lack of networking led to his ongoing suffering ever since he retrenched on ETV drama Backstage.
October will be 19 years exactly since my retrenchment from Backstage. And I'll talk about ETV, and I have to thank, and I appreciate ETV. They gave me a long run, and it's not about why did he get retrenched. Everything comes to an end. And the thing is why I wind up here, and this word to the wise, I never networked myself. This is before Instagram, TikTok, I never. I thought, I'm gonna be lucky. I don't have to network. Me, I'm gonna be fine. And then
Number 3. Roderick Jafta. In 2017, Generations actor Roderick Jafta responded to fans who accused him of using drugs because he had lost weight. According to him, it wasn't drugs, but it was poverty. In his own words, he said, "It was stress, sadness, and despair. It was unemployment for over 3 years." He said this after landing a job on Rhythm City. Again in September 2024, Roderick Jafta was reported to have been unemployed and struggling from poverty. He said it was difficult for him to get jobs because most dramas now are done in local vernacular languages and he can only speak English and Afrikaans. He has asked for donations from Sports Minister Gayton McKenzie, but there was no response. If Roderick does not get help on time, he will be evicted from his rented apartment together with his wife and children. Number 4. Sophie Chaba. Actress Sophie Chaba, also known as Sophie Ndaba, together with the company Sophie Trading, once obtained a 2.2 million home loan to buy a house. She was going to pay back the money in 22,000 monthly installments for 20 years. Unfortunately, Sophie couldn't pay her installments as per the agreement with the bank. So, in 2019, it was reported that the bank had applied for a court judgment to take the house and sell it to someone else. According to reports by Bona Magazine and Sunday World publication, Mercantile Bank got permission to sell the house. However, Sophie claims that she sold the house herself through an agent, but it's clear that she lost the house. Number 5. Matli Moapi Lua. Another actor whose house was eyed by the bank is Matli Moapi Lua. The former Rhythm City actor Matli had failed to pay his monthly installments on his house in Roodepoort when FNB decided to take matters to court. Moapi Lua became famous for playing DJ Ngwas on ETV's Rhythm City, was expected to pay just over 9,500 per month over a period of 240 months from 1st January 2017. However, the former Sabala's and Greed and Desire actor allegedly defaulted on his payments for over 3 months and was just under 40,000 in arrears as of 22 May 2019. It's not clear if the bank eventually got the rights to take Moapi Lua's property, but by the look of things, Moapi Lua lost his property in 2019. Number 6. Katlego Klog. Another actor who probably lost her house in 2019 is actress Katlego Klog. According to Sowetan publication, Katlego was about to be kicked out of her house by FNB after she allegedly failed to keep up with the monthly bond installments. She took the house loan of about $400,000 in 2005, and she was to pay the mortgage in 240 months, paying $4,000 per month. Danke had allegedly defaulted on a bond repayments for more than 10 years and was now over $21,000 in arrears. So the bank pleaded with the court to give it a right of execution to attach the house and auction it off to recoup its money. By the look of things, Danke lost the house to the bank and it was later resold. Number 7. Mike Mvelas. Popular actor Mike Mvelas and his family were left without a home back in 2019 after failing to pay a bank home loan. This was after ABSA obtained an execution order from the Johannesburg High Court to auction off his house in Colette Gardens, Joburg, after the popular actor allegedly failed to keep up with his monthly installments. His monthly installments were supposed to be $14,000 per month, which Mvelas couldn't pay due to unemployment. After obtaining a permission from court to list the house for auction, the bank listed it for a price of $940,000. The actor was left homeless together with his family. Number 8. Tinam Numan. In 2003, actress Tinam Numan bought a house using a bank loan. In 2005, the house was repossessed by the bank after failing to pay the bond. According to the actress, losing a house was a sign of a spiritual calling to be a pastor. She didn't just lose the house, but acting contracts started to dry up. So after accepting a pastoral calling, she became financially stable. Number 9. Pamela Nett. Ethiopian-born actress who grew up in South Africa, Pamela Nett became homeless after trying life with a Zimbabwean husband, Collins Marimbe. He married her, but he was a scared chaser. He also lived a lavish lifestyle which made their life as husband and wife tough. Things became worse when she lost a job at Generations where she acted. After this, her Zimbabwean husband married another woman because he was a polygamist. So when the mistreatment from her husband got worse, she filed for a divorce. Since they were no longer together, the husband chased her out and she became homeless. She slept in a car until she sold it and got a plane ticket to return home to her parents in UK to rebuild her life. Number 10. Innocent Masuku. Yizo actor Innocent Masuku became homeless after losing his house and other valuable assets because of drug abuse. In the drama of Yizo and Chisa, Innocent played the role of a drug addict, but people didn't know that he lived that kind of life in reality. His real-life addiction for drugs costed him his R2 million home, his cars, and his good friends. He also separated from his fiancée. In his own words, he said he never thought drugs would destroy his life. So after going to a rehab, Innocent was hopeful that he was going to rebuild his life. He wanted to reconnect with his friends and start working again. If you love this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You can watch this video about 9 Mzansi celebrities who begged for money from fans. Thank you for watching.